Green flag coming off of turn number 4, 40 laps of green for the CRA Street Stocks. Here we go at Winchester, Crabtree and Rose. Bring them in and we're underway on the high banks. We've got the 37 around. And more trouble. Thompson, Drummond, Reidner, they get spun down in turn 2. I think they may be able to continue. That was in the aftermath. But yellow coming out for the spin on the front straightaway by the 37 of J.J. Henley. Again, the pace truck will drop to pit road. And Crabtree and Rose will again bring them in. Crabtree in the Jim's Automotive, Judy's Apartments, McCreary County Funeral Home Chevrolet, and Rose in that Anderson Stone Milliner towing car. Come to green in turn number 4. We're underway. Crabtree gets the good advantage on the start, goes into the lead. Rose trying to hold on to second with Kirby all over him in the 11. Kirby, the point leader in the 11 car. Having a good day right now because Hopkins, his closest challenger in points, had to make a pit stop to change that flat right front tire. He'll be restarting from the tail and is deep back there. Some 2 and 3 wide racing throughout the field. The 3 wide racing came from the back and nearly created a spin. We also see Jason Drummond, the 77, who was involved in a spin in the aftermath of the opening restart accident, trying to make his way back through the field. Crabtree has opened up a 10-car length advantage on Kirby and Rose. Lane has dropped back a position in the 73. Top qualifier Jason Thompson closed the door on him. He had to check up. Reidner in trouble. Up into the wall goes Brett Miles. They collect the 89 of Matillo, and a hard crash for Miles in the 52. He had nowhere to go. Reidner heavy damage to the right side of his 96. Boy, Miles in the 52, a hard crash. The 52 car. Just 38 laps from the finish.
Let's go 163.
Crabtree and Rose coming to green off of turn number 4. And we're back underway. Miles Jr. on the outside lane, taking the 3rd spot away from Kirby in the 11. Move Miles up to 3rd, Kirby back to 4th. The battle for 5th between Lane in the 73 and Thompson in the 28 for 2nd now. Here comes Brett Miles Jr. to the bottom. Kirby back to 3rd now as he moves up a spot. Rose is dropped to 4th. Top qualifier Jason Thompson from the 10th starting position up to 4th. Four-car battle front of the field, and one of those include top qualifier Jason Thompson, and he now goes to the bottom. So does Brett Miles Jr. Miles for the lead position inside of Crabtree for the lead down in turns 1 and 2. Kirby and the 11 following them closely. The 28 of Thompson running in the 4th spot. They're almost even for the lead, but Crabtree holds them off coming out of 4, uses the momentum of the outside lane to lead lap number 10. 30 laps to go. Miles again to give it a try. Coming off of 2 to the inside of Crabtree. Both drivers have competed in a CRA Super Series competition as well as Street Stocks. Crabtree's also run with the Super Cup Stock Car Series the last couple of years. Limited starts with the Super Series of CRA. Looks like a little helmet dash at the front of the field with 4 cars. Racing for the lead, caution out, trouble. We've got the 31 of Marsh around. Marsh in the 31 around with some contact. Also down there, the 35 of Josh Myers. So 2-car accident, turns 1 and 2. 11 in, 29 to go. Tyler Marsh in the 31. The Champion Products, Cardinal Construction, Russell Racing Chevrolet. Then our point leader, Jimmy Kirby, restarting 3rd, watching as Hopkins, the 95-point runner-up, tries to get up to compete with Kirby for that point championship. Still a couple races to go. Coming to green, turn number 4. Crabtree, the big advantage on the start. And here comes Jason Thompson, the 28 car. Jason Thompson up into 2nd. Here comes Kirby for 3rd. Miles, that car just not getting up to speed on restarts. Burge has moved into the top 5, the 63 car. Rose running in 6th, 7th is Lane, and 8th is Schaefer. Thompson from 10th to now 2nd over the first 11 laps. And Thompson in the 28 car is ready to go at it for the lead. To the bottom he goes in turn number 4. Jason Thompson, top qualifier from Shirley, Indiana, going for the lead with Jim Crabtree Jr. Kirby holding off the 32 of Miles once again, and they're single file up front. In fact, single file all the way through the field, back until we get to Drummond trying to make his way by the 26 of Frankie Oakes. If Thompson wins this, it's going to be a challenge because he has his hands full with that 28 car right now. Bunching up a little bit at the front of the field as Thompson is closing once again on Crabtree. In fact, looking low in 3 and 4. Halfway this time, 20 laps in, 20 laps to go for the 63 of Jim Crabtree Jr. First, second, and third in a great battle. Lane and Rose got together. Schaefer and Hopkins able to work by Rose after the contact from Lane. 21 in, 19 to go. Thompson's working a loose race car through the corners right now. Was right up on the rear bumper of Crabtree that time through 1 and 2. Crabtree has a rocket down the straightaways. I think the 28 of Thompson a little bit better through the middle of the corners. Kirby not giving up on his chances yet, though being somewhat careful with that points lead, just being 4 over Hopkins, and could be a really good points day. And here goes Thompson working it sideways, gets to the inside of Crabtree on the backstretch. Thompson on the inside, Crabtree on the outside lane. They go through 3 and 4. Can Thompson finish it off? He goes up the banking. Kirby is there. Thompson has to check up. And they get together on the front stretch, continue on down into the first corner. Thompson tried to close the door. Well, he succeeded, but it also in the process created some contact with a 63 of Crabtree, who drops now into the 4th position. Miles moves up to 3rd in front of him. It is the 11 of Kirby, and there are 15 laps to go. 25 complete at the line for Jason Thompson. Kirby, the point leader, 2nd in this race. In 7th position, 5 spots back, the 95 of Brian Hopkins. Kirby, plenty of power in that 11 car down the straightaways. Doesn't get through the corners quite as well as the 28 of Thompson, but they are turning pretty equal lap times right now with 13 to go. $12 to go. Thompson leads. Kirby 2nd, running 3rd. Brett Miles Jr., 4th, Jim Crabtree Jr., 5th, Dustin Burge, 6th, Colby Lane, 7th is Brian Hopkins, 8th, J.J. Schaefer, 9th, Josh Myers, 10th, Ronnie Rose, running 11th is J.J. Henley, Tom Gosser is 12th, Drummond is 13th, and 14th of 6 of Buck Pertee. Pertee right in front of the leader. Thompson has put 6 car lengths between himself and the 11 of Kirby. And now Kirby gets contact from Miles for the 2nd position. 10 to go. Thompson, 5 car length lead on Kirby. 2 car length advantage right now for Kirby on the 3rd place competitor, Brett Miles Jr. CRA Street Stock competition on the high banks of Winchester Speedway. Jason Drummond in the 77. Good qualifying effort. Moves over for the leaders as they go around them. Six truck of Buck Pertee up in front of the leaders. Well, not the official leaders, but lead lap cars of Burge and Crabtree as they change hands for position in that 4th and 5th spots. Tom Gosser in the 29. J.J. Henley in the 37, soon to go down laps. To the leader, Jason Thompson, whose car has really seemed to settle down after there for a while. It looked like it was going to end up fading deep in the field. Looks to be on its way to a victory now. 5 to go this time for the Shirley, Indiana driver. Underneath Henley they go, and turn number 4 will be Thompson working by to the inside instead of the outside. Three to go for Jason Thompson, Jimmy Kirby, Brett Miles Jr., and Dustin Burge. Two laps to go for the 28 of Jason Thompson. White flag in the air. 1 to go for Thompson. To the checkered, coming off of the corner, the Shirley, Indiana driver to victory today. Sideways as he brings it across, Jason Thompson. 2nd spot, Jimmy Kirby. Finishing 3rd, the 32 car of Brett Miles Jr. 4th to the 63 of Dustin Burge.